Hello, everyone. This is Caro and welcome to Caro Cafe. Um, Happy Pride pala sa lahat ng ating mga ka-brother and sister na nagse-celebrate ngayon ng Pride Month. If you're listening um, this podcast na hindi nasa Pride Month, so still Happy Pride because Pride is not just about homosexuality or the other side or the non-binary genders, but it's for me it's about celebrating both non-binary and binary genders in general. So not creating a division, but it's actually more of recognizing everyone's sexual orientation and identity. So yun para so that also includes the straight people and of course the non-straight people. So that is what pride should be, So ayun. Pride for me also is about respect to each one's identity and of course acknowledgement of its existence, no? So regardless if you are, a straight person or hindi ka straight, each one's existence, acknowledgement na you exist. For example, if you're in the straight side, so you acknowledge that there is another side na hindi straight, right? And then and vice versa. And of course, respecting each other's spaces, parang ganon. Not just parang respecting each other's space, but at the same time, colliding. Alam mo yun, yung parang in a harmonious way. There's a thin line pa rin naman between our own space because each one of us will want to have our own space, diba? And at the same time, we want also to mingle and collaborate with others. So, yun lang, tamang balance lang. Basta pride is about respect to each one's identity, space, and acknowledging of its existence. And speaking of, since we're talking about pride, and since this episode is for Pride Month, so there was may nakita kong Twitter thread, pero hindi ko na siya na retrieve kung hindi ko siya na bookmark or na save or something kasi so it's like a thread kasi, but the parang the niya, what the author was trying to say on his, I think his yun or her, I forgot also kasi parang wala siyang parang icon na kasi yung niya wala siyang hindi ko siya nakikita as parang cartoon or something, parang ganun lang yata yung niya, yung picture sa so hindi ko siya alam, so I just scan through it lang naman. So the thought about, let's just say the thought of his thread was parang he wants the transgender community, transgender women specifically, to be part of Miss Universe pageant. Parang he or she is pushing that kind of parang concept or thought or that kind of thing that will happen in Miss Universe. And that kind of thought actually has a mixed reaction in the non-binary community or sa mga homosexuals. That includes the transgender also. Parang they are not also parang some of them are not into or inclined to make Miss Universe, specifically Miss Universe pageant, to include trans women. Parang ganun. Parang they also agree on that kind of parang ano ba tawag yun? Parang structure ng pageant. While there are also other trans women that agree on the thread na they should be able to join, because they believe that they are one of the parang they are qualified, parang ganon. So yun yung parang merong sariling division in terms of thought doon sa ganon. Personally, this may be maybe for some for our mga kasisi natin, mga trans women na friends natin, na baka that anong tawag doon, na parang they want to be part of the Miss Universe pageant. They might not like this thought of mine, because I am leaning towards the group where we don't want it to change the way it is, the structure of the pageant, Miss Universe pageant specifically. So yun, obviously yun yung sagot ko, no, in summary, pero to expound it further, it's just that hindi naman sa anong tawag doon, parang hindi naman sa we don't want you girls to be to be excluded. It's just that we need to respect also the structure of that pageant, specifically Miss Universe. Na kung ganun yung structure niya, na parang even if hindi siya at first, it wasn't, I'm not sure kung ano yung parang specific terms that being used in the qualifications, no, pero I think medyo vague siya as of now, because they just said women, and trans women are women too, right? Pero they did not mention na parang it should be biologically women from birth, parang ganon, parang cisgender is a women, alam mo yun. So yun yung parang siguro hindi pa clear in the Miss Universe qualification. It was not structured that way siguro, because back then we know na hindi din naman, parang hindi pa nila naisip yun, or probably because Miss Universe is just meant for cisgender women talaga, inborn, or parang since birth na they are women. And I think it's okay. It doesn't necessarily, for me, it's not necessarily na parang they need to change it just because there are other folks, or that there are also that there are other folks or trans people that are asking for it to be changed because that's what they want. It's because for me, parang Miss Universe kasi is not just a pageant na showing off their beauty and something like that. It's more of celebrating as women, inborn women, because we all know din naman that the inborn women back then also suffered a lot of things. Then they are not as privileged as men, so that's why they created that one. I think that's the essence actually why they really created Miss Universe, because they want to empower and show to the world that they are also intelligent. They are not just beautiful, but they also have something more to offer sa mundo no. So parang yun yung parang pinaglalaban, or parang core ng Miss Universe, and that is something that we need to respect, because that's women, cisgender women, meaning inborn women, are also part of the SOGI, or for me they are also still part of what we are trying to here in the Philippines, what we are trying to fight this SOGI bill. So they are actually part of it, no. It's just that maybe parang mayroon lang changes sa SOGI bill, and if we were talking SOGI bill, where there are some changes lang that we want to include, so that it's inclusive, not just for cisgender but all types of genders. So ganon. So I think yun yung parang pinaglalaban natin in general. Pero if we are going to look at it, na they are also part. So whether the straight and the non-straight, or the binary and non-binary, is part of that SOGI and the SOGI bill. So ayun. So for that case, so that means that this space, sa Miss Universe, they want that space to be for inborn women only. So I think we need to respect that one, no? For me, everyone must respect that one, because if we are talking about na yung sinasabi din, pinaglalaban din ng some trans women, na they are fighting it because they want to be recognized as women, which is yes, maybe some of us, some of the community, especially sa mga, you know, uh, binary, meaning sa mga straight people, if siguro sa kanila, it's really difficult for them to also understand, no, because they have already that privilege, so it's difficult for them to, ano, but for others also na is able to, understand and comprehend. Parang redundant yung understand and comprehend, pero yeah, parang so if there yung mga other um straight people that able to comprehend the situation sa mga trans women or sa non-binary, but for specifically for trans women, yung sinasabi nila na they are also part of, they are also women, ganon, they should not be treated differently, mga ganon. And I think, yeah, it's correct. It's just that hindi lang naman Miss Universe yung pageant, eh. There are also other avenues to showcase that kind of campaign, no, similar sa Miss Universe, that it's really meant for cisgender inborn women. So I think there are, and I think if it's not existing, I think they're free naman to create that kind of pageant, or yeah, to showcase transgender, or maybe mix, not just because Miss Universe, again, parang specific for cisgender women. Then if it doesn't exist, or if it's not something na hindi ayaw ng organization ng Miss Universe na to change that one, so why not create another pageant organization that is inclusive to all types of genders, right? I mean, all let's just say all types of women. So whether you're inborn to be women, or you're just transformed to be a woman. Alam mo yun, so it's up to the structure lang naman yun, eh. So we need to respect the structure of that pageant, and then join the pageant that has that kind of structure. So yun. So I think there is no if we are talking globally, of course, it's hindi pa naman talaga totally, no, like globally, na lahat ng countries sa mundo are accepting, non-binary people. Pero for some na accepted na tayo, or tolerated, let's just say, some countries tolerated, like Philippines, we are being tolerated na. At least we can still perform, or, conduct those kind of events. So, yun, I think, small steps. Pero, again, it's not, hindi siya totally yes. Kasi it's a very complicated din naman. It's a complicated situation, or hindi siya plain view, but it's a complicated view na titingnan natin. So for me, wala namang naapakan. If we're just talking here in the Philippines, parang you are, yes, tolerated, yes, hanggang doon pa lang tayo, pero let's just celebrate and then be happy for now, but of course keep going, keep fighting. Na we're able to celebrate Pride Month. We are allowed to, showcase ourselves, and if someone wants to create a pageant na showcasing both inborn and transformed women, meaning it's inclusive, so then that's good, right? Sabi nga nila, yung parang may doon dati, hindi, not dati, but there was I think it's a meme, or it's I don't know how do you call it, but basta ang story about it is yung bottle of water sa 7-Eleven is at this price, for example 25 pesos, pero that the same bottle of water, if you put it on sa hotel, that will become 75 or 120 pesos, right? It's double or triple the value. So if you want to be valued, then go to the place where you are being valued. So if Miss Universe hindi ka binavalue doon kasi meron silang sariling structure, respect that one, and go to the place where you are being valued. So maybe there's a pageant na available for just transgender, or a pageant that is inclusive, so both women and transgender together, and ganon. So, and hindi yun kinoconsider, I mean, and you are in that pageant, you are being, looked or viewed as the same as women. Wala silang specific na, oh, you are transformed women, you're not part, you can't join. Alam mo yun. So, go for a place where you are being valued. Ganon. So, I think yun lang. So, ayun. So, that's my thought about that one. Hopefully, well, I know probably some of you na makakarinig nito that will disagree. You will probably, obviously, disagree, yes, and probably hate me. So, ayun. But I will still stick as of now to that point of view. But I'm willing din naman to open up my eyes and my mind if you will, give me really a good reason, or not good a reason, but enlighten me further, because this is probably my thought as of now. Maybe in the future it may change because I learned something from you. So the comment section is open naman. You can comment sa website or sa what do you call this, Spotify. You can I will open naman the comment section, or aka Q&A sa Spotify. So yun, I will open that one, so para you can put your thoughts right there and help me enlighten. Siguro baka need some enlightenment, or we can also do some, or maybe we can further discuss it, no, sa point of view, my point of view as of now, and your point of view, kung but I want it to be a healthy discussion, of course. So ayan, thank you so much for listening. This is Kero for Kero Cafe, and see you on my next podcast episode. Bye.